What is up, Doodlebug? My name's Mary, and today, let's talk about something serious. Stealing is bad. Now that we've established that, stealing art is something that's existed as long as art has. Now, growing up in the internet age, you probably hear this all the time. Well, the internet has revolutionized everything. It's changing the game. Blah, 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 blah. And that's true. It's given us a way to share our art and what we create and build a fan base and get seen and get noticed. And it's also enabled some people to take things that aren't theirs and try to make money off of it. That's not cool. So what's going on here? You make something really cool, you upload it to DeviantArt or Tumblr, you share it with your friends and family. People will sometimes find an image, blatantly rip that off the internet and just slap it on something to sell. Sometimes they'll trace that artwork or they'll Photoshop and manipulate it just a little bit. All of this is stealing. All of this is not cool. Unfortunately, they're taking advantage of artists who are not famous for being wealthy and comfortable. So unfortunately, anybody who uploads their content to the internet, be it art, writing, music, you're at risk for having your stuff stolen. And this happened to me not too long ago. Somebody took one of my images and submitted it to Threadless without my permission. Threadless.com is a t-shirt making website, and the way they work is really cool. Artists submit a design or an image, and then people vote on the designs, and the design that gets the most votes gets printed and actually made into a shirt, and the artist who made that design gets rewarded with money and girls and puppies or whatever. The point is, I got an email from a fan, an awesome fan who's keeping an eye out. They noticed that somebody submitted my coffee giraffe painting, and it probably wasn't me. And it wasn't. So I emailed Threadless, and within 24 hours, they got back to me and they said, "You're right, this is an imposter. We've removed the image, and we apologize for any damages or anything like that." Mega ultra thumbs up! But what happens if you make an image and then months later you're walking through a retail store and you see that on a t-shirt? This happens. Large retailers inadvertently use stolen designs and images frequently. Tori LeConte is an artist whose design popped up on H&M pillows and doormats. Forever 21 has come under a lot of fire for using designs ripped blatantly from Tumblr, including designs done by art students, which just sounds evil. And recently, Katie Woodger is an artist who made a Alice in Wonderland themed piece of art that has suddenly appeared on makeup bags and a t-shirt that Disney sells. What is going on here? Okay, the thing is, it's not that these companies are sitting there plotting this evil plot. Forever 21 isn't twisting its mustache saying, which artist do we steal from today? The way these companies get designs for their merchandise is they hire other designers. Unfortunately, it seems one or two of these artists that get hired are not actually artists. It's almost like magicians who are trying to steal one another's work and figure out their enemies' secrets, or they're just lazy. The point is, these companies don't have full control over what their designers are doing. And so when a designer sells an image or a design to a company that seems to check out, they'll print it. The most important thing, though, is the way these companies deal with stolen art once it's discovered in their stock. In the case of Tori LeConte and H&M, it seems like they came to a mutual agreement, which is awesome. Forever 21, it sounds like, is also looking into settling some things, and they have got to have one guy who's just sitting there stealing stuff, because so many of their designs are ripped off from other artists. I hope so bad that Disney goes to Katie Woodger and offers some sort of compensation, because quite frankly, Disney, you are a huge company and it wouldn't be a bad PR move to take the high road. And to Katie, if you're watching this, you have rights to your work, and it's not okay for people to just take it. And there's no reason this can't be settled in a way that both parties walk away happy. So let's say you're a fan of an artist, or even worse, you are the artist, and you see somebody's stolen your work. What do you do? First off, before you even upload things to the internet, make it difficult for people to steal your stuff. Never post a high-resolution image of your art. That just makes it really easy for people to pluck it out of the sky and paste it on a t-shirt in a very high quality. Watermarking your work is a good idea. That can be kind of controversial because some people take it way too far and it disrupts the audience's viewing experience of what you made, which negates the reason you made it. There's also now ways to reverse search for images. Websites like TinEye, also Google search, you can drag and drop images and it'll pull up results that look identical or similar to that particular image. So that way you can search the internet for other places your artwork has been posted, like eBay or Etsy, and build a community, become a part of something bigger than yourself. It helps to have those online fans and friends. There's also websites out there like YouThoughtWeWouldn'tNotice.com. There's a lot of info there and resources. Regretsy.com is another website that kind of makes fun of the Etsy culture, and they've caught people red-handed stealing artwork from other places. So if you find yourself in the unfortunate position of having your artwork stolen, be loud, be vocal, be heard. Contact these websites, get a hold of other artist friends or fans, call public radio, just let your voice be heard because it's your work. And even though you put it on the internet, no one has the right to rip it and make money off of it. That's stealing. And as we established, stealing is wrong. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope you're not scared away from the internet and sharing what you make here. Refusing to post your stuff because you're afraid of art thieves is like panicking about tornadoes every time there's a cloud in the sky. It's something that happens, something you should be aware and prepared for, but it's no reason to stop living your creative social online life. Don't be afraid to show off your stuff. Speaking of stuff, it's the Friday Doodle. This Friday's doodle is suggested by I Didn't Take My Pills, who asked that I draw a fancy gentleman with a finger mustache. Bleep. The status of a man is best determined by the fingers on his face. Every Friday, I'm gonna do a doodle based on the previous week's video. It's inspired by a word, a phrase, a gesture, anything. So if you see anything in this video that you think could make a cool doodle, please leave a suggestion below and I will draw it next week. And I will show it to you and not be afraid of thieves. You have no power over me. Thank you very much for watching, and leave your comments, opinions, or anything on art and theft and all that good stuff below, because this is a discussion that I'm wanting to have. I almost spilled coffee all over me. Thank you.